Some might call it overkill. I just think it's adapting to circumstance.
What is going on, everybody? It's Nothing But Skills here, and in today's video what we're going to be doing is show you how to unlock every stage in the new specialization, the Firewall. This specialization is actually a lot of fun to use, and I had early access to actually bring you this, so I'm going to be giving you every single step by step on how to unlock this, because you get some pretty cool items from each stage. Remember, there are 5 stages to fully unlock this. If you have the year 1 pass, you will automatically unlock it, but you will not unlock the items that come with it. But if you don't have the year 1 pass, you can still start working towards it, so it can be completely unlocked when it fully unlocks for you next week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this guide. If you guys do, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Let's dive into stage 1. So stage 1 rewards you an apparel cache key, plus it gives you 1 skin for your backpack and 1 skin for your weapon. Now we're going to break this up into parts. So the first part says we need to set 10 out of 10 enemies on fire. This one's pretty easy. Just equip yourself a nice little flame turret from your skills. Just turn that bad boy on and let it barbecue. And that's it. Once you set them on fire, it will count. They just have to be different enemies. You have to set up to 10 of them. But once you finish it, we'll say research objective completed. The next one says we need to kill 10 Scorchers, right? Kill 10 enemy Scorchers. Those are going to be the outcast flamethrower guys, the guys who run around with the outcast. The best place to do this is head over to DCD headquarters, and then that is an outcast mission. Now you can do this on normal, hard, challenging. Just put it on that difficulty and then head through. Now the enemies that you are looking for, right? The Scorchers are going to be the guys who are shooting the flame with the flamethrower. That is who you're looking for. It's the outcast guys. They can be any level from red to purple to gold. Doesn't really matter. But the good thing about doing this on DCD headquarters is you get a lot of them. And I'm going to show you one part that you can just die, respawn, die, respawn, die, respawn until you knock this part out. So once you get to the very end, you're usually going to get 2 Scorchers that come out. And when they do come out, then what you can do is let the enemies kill you. Don't kill the boss. Let the enemies kill you. Let the boss kill you. And then it'll respawn you. And then you can re-kill those same enemies. And that's what I would do over and over until you knock all 10 of these out. The next step is up close and personal. Kill enemies closer than 7 meters. This is probably going to be the easiest one for you to knock out of all of those. Well, never mind. Set enemies on fire is pretty easy. This one you just have to be within 7 meters and get some kills. I'm currently using, right now I am using the new exotic AR, and pretty much I was just melting every single thing. Now you can do this on normal, hard, challenging, whatever you really want to do it on. Be within 7 meters and it will continue to add up. You need to get 20 of those. Now once you do finish this, you will get a notification that says stage 1 complete. You will get the apparel cache keys plus the skin. So we head back to the base. We're gonna look at, we finished stage 1, so we're completely done with this. Now we can dive into stage 2. So stage 2 is actually going to give us an ammo dump blueprint, plus it's going to give us the Firewall safety helmet. So we get a new vanity item and we get a new blueprint. So there are a couple things that we need to do, and the good thing about this, we can do some of these while we're doing some of the other objectives. So the first one is Wild About It. Defeat the wildfire in Roosevelt Island after destroying her fuel tank on normal or higher difficulty. Name and shame, neutralize named enemies while they are affected by a status effect. Inhumane, apply 2 status effects to a single enemy before defeating them. And then no smoking, complete the Manning National Zoo mission against the outcast on normal or higher difficulty. So we're going to start with Wild About It first. Remember, you can start most of these at the same time. So once you watch this video, you know you can do them at the same time. So Wild About It, you need to head to Roosevelt Island, and we can do this on normal, hard, or challenging difficulty. It's all up to you. Now wildfire does come up midway through Roosevelt Island, so you don't even have to go complete the full mission. Once you get to the area where it's kind of like a construction site, you'll get wildfire, and all you have to do is make sure you pop her fuel tank first. Make sure you pop her fuel tank first and then kill her. So we're gonna pop her fuel tank right there and then just let it explode. Once it explodes, then you can finish her off however you want. Now once you do end up killing her, however you end up killing her, you will get credit, and you should get a little notification at the top, or if you have the list on the right hand side, it will, but it'll say research objective complete, Wild About It. Now we can go on to step 2. This one's pretty easy. It just says neutralize named enemies while they're affected by a status effect. Name and shame. We have to do this 3 times. Now at the same time you're doing this, you could probably do Inhumane, apply 2 status effects to a single enemy before defeating them, and I'll show you that in a second. And you can do this all at Manning National Zoo, because remember, we have to complete Manning National Zoo mission anyway on normal or higher difficulty. So remember, name and shame, we just have to apply that status effect first. So I would recommend probably having a flame turret and then also having maybe the stinger hive. Now once the status effect is applied, then all you have to do is target the enemy. And once you do that, boom, you should get the notification that you have completed that one. So we have name and shame 2 out of 3. For Inhumane, this one's pretty easy. You can do this on any enemy. It can be red, purple, or gold. You just have to apply 2 status effects at the same time before you defeat them. Now you can use a regular skill. You don't have to run a skill build. Just run a Stinger Hive and then run a Flame Turret. As long as the Stinger Hive applies the bleed, the Flame Turret applies the burn, you can finish them off, and that's all you have to do. Just have 2 different skills causing status effect, and you will get research objective completed, and then we can move on. So the final step is we just have to complete Manning National Zoo on normal or higher difficulty, and that's just up to you. Now once you do finally complete this, you will first get that notification, mission complete. You'll get your rewards, your regular rewards, and then after that, that's when the notification for stage 2 being completed will pop up. You also get your rewards. Remember, we're getting a blueprint, and then we're also getting the safety helmet. So that's what the helmet actually looks like. If you guys are wondering, it's a black fireman helmet versus the red one that we currently have. And then the blueprint is a Badger Tough blueprint that gives you perfectly reassigned. Now what this does is it killing a status effect enemy adds 6 rounds of random special ammo into your sidearm. So that is what that blueprint does. Now that we are done with stage 2, we can go to stage 3. So stage 3 is going to give us the Firewall shirt to match the hat we just got and the pants, and then we get another apparel cache keys. Now this one has 4 steps just like the other one, right? So we have to get to this, so let's dive into it. So step 1 is Bloody Bloodhound. Eliminate Bloodhound in Federal Emergency Bunker after applying the bleed effect to him on normal or higher difficulty. Super easy to do, guys. We're going to dive right into this one. So on Federal Emergency Bunker, you're going to get to the part where Bloodhound is trying to break the glass, right? Now, once he does break through the glass, throw down your Stinger Hive. I was running an Aces and 8s build, so the Stinger Hive didn't do any damage. All I had to do is apply that bleed, and then I finished him off really quick. As long as you do that, objective will be completed. Step 2 is Cruel and Unusual. Kill elite enemies while they're inflicted with the status effect. Now remember, elite enemies are gold and named enemies, either or. So this one, I just put him on fire. As long as he was on fire, boom, got 4 of 5. And then I end up getting 5 of 5 by killing the boss that you guys just saw. The next step is Sick and Burn. Kill enemies while you are burning. Now this one's a little bit more difficult to do, but you can do this pretty easy by just setting yourself on fire with the flame turret. So put the flame turret right behind you, turn it on, get on fire, and then if you're doing this on normal, any mission on normal, you can pretty much take out the enemies pretty quick, just free aiming. So just set up the flame turret right behind you, no scope, and hopefully you have some red enemies in front of you, and it's that simple. This one shouldn't be too hard to do as long as you have some decent armor. And then we have 2 more steps. We have kill named enemies using your sidearm, and then complete Space Administration HQ against the True Sons. So pretty simple to do. We can do this on normal, hard, or challenging, whatever you want to do it on. So we're going to knock out Space Administration. We're going to do this on hard. No, we're going to do it on normal just to run through it real quick. But remember, you can do this on normal, hard, or challenging. Now, once you kill the boss, you clear the enemies all around. All you have to do is activate the Shade Network. And as long as you do that, you will get credit for completing this. So it's going to say mission complete. And it will say research objective complete. And now we just have to kill 5 named enemies using our sidearm. Now, easy one to do this is killing Puck on Grand Washington Hotel if it's invaded. If you can find another boss that you can kill and then let the enemies kill you, you can just run in like I did right here, finish off the boss with your sidearm. Using one of those shotgun sidearms works. And as long as you can kill them, let the enemies kill you, and then rinse and repeat. You just do this over. And the good thing about using that little double barrel sidearm is that it hits really hard, and it should be able to knock these guys out. Remember, this only has to be on normal. You don't have to do this on hard or challenging, and you get credit every time you kill him. Now, once you do kill him enough, right? Once you get enough kills against him, you will get that notification because this is the last thing that we needed to do. At the top, it's going to stay stage 3 complete. We'll get the apparel cache keys, we get the firewall shirt, and then the firewall pants. So I'm going to show you real quick what the shirt looks like. We're going to push down a little bit. Where is it? It should be a purple item, I believe. Yep, right here. So we have the firewall shirt we're going to put on, and then it's going to be the pants. Pretty much just a fireman suit, right? So I think they're, where are they? I think they're at the top, right? Yeah, top right there. So there you go. That is the full set that you get. So we get no more apparel items in this event. So now that we go into stage 4, right? We're in stage 4. Now this one is the bigger man neutralize the corpulent in the Potomac Event Center after destroying his ammo pack on normal or higher difficulty. So this is another one where we have to destroy something on them. This one we have to destroy his ammo pack. So the boss we need to kill is going to come at the very end. So yeah, this is one of the missions. You got to go all the way through to the very end. Now once you arrive to the very end, he will come out. He likes to use one of those nice LMGs that will destroy you. So what you need to do is sneak up on him because you need to be able to shoot his little ammo pack. It's going to be on his left side. I couldn't really see it here, so you're going to see me get into a better position. It's right there. You see it right there? So I didn't want to take the chance of destroying him because I do have a high damage SVD build on. And I was doing this, I want to say on normal. So that might be the one thing you guys got to be careful if you do this on normal. So now that I can see him, he didn't see me. I'm able to just one-shot it. Now once you shoot it, you'll see it start sparkling, whatever you want to say. It's exploding right there. And then now I can throw my hive out if I want. Since I need to kill named enemies using skills, I can do that and let the named enemy get killed by skill at the same time. But yeah, all you have to do is kill him after you hit his ammo pack, and as long as you do that, you'll get the credit. The next one is pretty easy. You can do this on normal, find any normal enemies. This one says sword and shield. Eliminate enemies using melee attacks using the ballistic shield. So I had a clutch build on when I was doing this. I just equipped the shield. And what I would do is I would shoot him a little bit with my AR. So I would shoot him with a little bit with my AR and just leave a little bit of damage and then melee. Shoot him a little bit, melee. Shoot him a little bit, melee. And like I said, I didn't have any particular skill build. I didn't have any kind of like shield build. I literally would just shoot them a little bit and hit them with the melee when they had just a little bit of life left. Just do that 5 times and you'll get research objective complete. Now the next one might take you a little bit to do. It says that's just mean salute burning enemy before killing them. Now this one's a little tricky. You do have to do it 3 times. It's just got to be a little bit close enough to them when you do put them on burn. So what you need to do is make sure you have the salute selected so you can hit it pretty quick. Put down the flame turret and then salute. And then as soon as you do that, all you have to do is shoot them. And as long as you shoot them, you'll get credit for the kill. So put them to burn. They don't have to be burning the whole time. As long as you get them burned once, then you salute them and then you kill them. That's all you have to do. So make sure that you do have the salute as one of those fast options so you can't salute. So I just salute them, finish them off, and there you go. Pretty simple to do, not too hard. Just make sure you don't burn yourself in the process. The next one is skill thrill. Kill named enemies using skills. Now if you have skill builds, this is going to work pretty easy. If you don't, do it on normal and just use a stinger hive and a flame turret, what I did. So just put the enemy on burn, bleed, whatever you want. Maybe shoot him once or twice if you have really low skill power. If you have a skill build, you can do this without even trying. I was doing this on a PTS account that didn't have any skill power and I was running an SVD build, so it can be done. So the rewards we got was the Savage Wolverine blueprint, which is the honey badger pretty much, right? And this one does come with a special talent, so you will be able to craft it. The talent on this one is perfectly close and personal. Killing a target within 10 meters grants 50% weapon damage for 10 seconds. But back to the stage 5. We're finally in stage 5, the final stage, which unlocks a mod for your flame turret, and then it also unlocks the firewall. So we're gonna unlock this. We're gonna get this specialization unlocked for you guys today. So step 1, we need to destroy the XB31 in the Pentagon mission. That is the final boss at the very end of that mission. You got to do this on normal, hard, or challenging. So let's get to it. You complete the Pentagon on normal, hard, or challenging. Now once you do that, start up the mission. I'm doing it on normal. Now head all the way to the end and you'll end up fighting the boss. Now this may take you a couple times. The boss is gonna hide, come back, hide, come back. It will peek back and forth. You can see that mine's almost destroyed, so I'm just waiting for him to re-peek and he's gonna come up. There are no enemies, so I just have to wait for him. He should be popping up in just a second. He's going to pop up on this right side. As soon as he pops up, I'm going to finish him off. And that's all you have to do. As soon as you finish him, as soon as you kill him, it will say research objective completed. Now, if we get into step 2, the Dragon Hunter, we need to neutralize Wyvern at the end of Tidal Basin mission. Now, you need to blind her twice on normal or higher difficulty. Now, what you need to remember for this one is you're going to have to complete all the side missions plus the one stronghold to unlock Tidal Basin for that week. So that might take you a little bit of time. Just run through them. You can do them on normal. Just run through all of them. And then once you get to Tidal Basin, you need to get all the way to the very end because that is where Wyvern is. Now, once she finally comes out, you have to wait till that white invisible shield goes off. And then you could throw your first Firefly. You want to put the Firefly blinder on. That skill. The skill that you see right here. So you throw it at her the first time. And then you can see like it has a little blind symbol above her head. We know we got it once. And then we just have to make sure that we stay alive, we don't die. Make sure you disable the rocket launchers, and then you can blind her again. Now, once you disable all the rocket launchers, then you just have to pull out the Firefly again, shoot it. As long as she has that symbol over her head, that was 2 times, then we could just finish her off. So I'm gonna finish her off with the SVD, and boom, we did finish that step. Now we're gonna go into the next step. This one says Elite Enemy Scorcher Enemies. Now, the best way I figured out of getting these guys to spawn is doing level 4 control points, the outcast ones. Now, remember, to get level 4 control points, you need to do the activities that are around there. But a lot of these level 4 control points are going to have those elite scorchers, which is the guys with the flame turrets that are coming out trying to burn you. Level 4 control points tend to have a lot of those. And you just have to look on the minimap, look for the ones that say outcast. So the ones that have like the little outcast symbol, if you go over the control point, it will show it. As long as you get it to level 4, you get a lot of gold enemies. And when you have the outcast ones, that's when these guys with these flame turrets are going to come out. And this one right here, I end up getting, I want to say about 7 or 8 of them. I only needed 5. I ended up getting all 5 I needed, plus a few more came out after. So that's one thing that you guys should know about these. Sometimes you can get all 10 of them from one control point. So sometimes you might need to do more than one, but sometimes you can get it all in the first time. The next one is Blood Bag. Eliminate named enemies while they're bleeding. So this one's pretty easy. All we have to do is use either Stinger Hive, or we can use one of those Seeker Mines that explode and cause bleed damage, because since we have no skill power on this build, most likely we're not going to cause any kind of harm to them. Like, it'll just tickle them and make them bleed, right? So just like you're watching here, I threw out that Seeker Mine, right? It's gonna hit the boss. We get the bleed symbol, finish him off with one shot because I'm running an SVD build, and there we go, Blood Bag in the bag. Now for the final step, this is burning down the house. Complete any stronghold on hard or higher difficulty. Now you should have done this before you ended up going for Wyvern, right? Because to unlock Tidal Basin, you had to do a stronghold. So my stronghold was District Union, so I did it on hard. Just complete the stronghold, eliminate the boss at the end, eliminate all the enemies, and that's it. We should get the notification that we completed it. Yep, research objective completed. If this is your final step, you'll also get this symbol that says stage 5 complete. So that means we can go collect our flamethrower. And that will wrap up this video. Yes, this took me a little bit to do. Man, I didn't know it was gonna run this long, but I wanted to make sure I got you all the information for each step, each stage, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Make sure to share this with your friends. If you guys enjoyed this video, always leave a thumbs up. I appreciate all the support as always, guys. New to the channel, first time watching any of my videos, subscribe button, notification bell, so when I release a video, you guys get notified. I appreciate the support, everybody. But until the next Division 2 video, nothing but skills is out.